winds blowing right now. It's about 3 o'clock and we're in a wind advisory until 6. We're seeing like sustained 30-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 55 miles an hour. So I'm headed out to find a camping spot that's kind of down in a cut or something, so I can stay out of the wind. I'm not going to be able to find anything around a lake that's not going to be just incredibly wind blown. I've got a spot in mind, and it's not too far away. So I'm going to see how that goes, because I don't want to be fighting the wind the rest of the night. We're in, I think there's like, I don't think we're in a burn ban, but there's definitely a burn advisory, so I don't have any firewood. I don't plan to have a fire tonight or anything. I do have something interesting to cook with a cooking utensil that I've never used before. So, should have a good time tonight. I mean, it's beautiful weather, even though it is windy. Currently, my truck says it's 67. I think we were supposed to be over 70 today. And it's a south wind that's bringing all this hot air in. But tonight, I think the wind is supposed to shift around 6 to the north, and then it's going to cool off really quick. We've got lows tonight. I think it's in the upper 30s. So the spot that I'm going to, there is electricity there. So if I get cold tonight, I can plug my heater in. But I really don't think it's going to be that necessary. But yeah, guys, I guess stay tuned. We'll see if we can find a nice camp spot that's out of the wind. All right, guys, well, I've made it to camp. I'm kind of down in the bottom of a hill here. The hill goes up that direction, and then there's a big valley down here. So it's still a little breezy, but for the most part, I'm out of the wind. That tree looks a little bit scary, like it might kill me in the middle of the night if the wind stays going. But I mean, you can see how that's moving. And I'm right here. So it's a little bit windy. Looks like there was somebody here recently. They left some trash in the fire pit. And honestly, with as calm as the wind is down here, I could get a fire going. There's some crap wood that people have left there. And I'll bet if I wandered around a bit, I could find some firewood. But like I said, if I really wanted to get a fire going, I could. I just don't have any plans to do that tonight. I'm just gonna kind of hang out. It's already getting fairly late anyways. I mean, I've probably got about 3.5 hours of light left. So I'm gonna get this stuff unlocked here. I'm gonna get my extension cord ran into the breaker box there, because I do need electricity tonight, even if I don't run the heater. Although I might, I don't know, who knows. I mean, I might as well use it since I've got it here. So let's get that set up, I guess. Cooler, more snacky cakes, because I always got to have a lot of snacky cakes. set those up there for now. Since it is a little bit warm, I am going to crack these windows. I don't really need really need to have them open all the way. Just give them a couple inches on the ends here, and that should keep some air circulating through here, so it doesn't get too stuffy. But I need to close those up. Let's see if I can grab my extension cord. Don't know if I need to break the heater out or not. We'll find out tonight. But let's go ahead and get this plugged in so I've got that ready to go later. Alright guys, I changed my shoes. I'm going to wander down here in this ravine a little bit and see what's down there. It looks like there might be a creek bed down there. The ground's really soft. I don't know if there's a good way down. I'd rather not fall. I think I can get down right about here. See all this? There's a downed tree that's been cut up. And of course it's a lot steeper than it looks on camera. Ooh, that looks scary. I don't know what kind of tree that is, but it's a little pokey. Wouldn't want to walk into that thing in the middle of the night. Okay, so what I thought was the creek bed looks like it's over here. I mean, it looks like there's people that have walked down here. There's a couple of flags put down, so I don't know if they're trying to make a trail down here for the park or what. Yeah, it looks like a creek bed. I wonder if there's any water in it. And you can tell there's definitely been water flowing through here. Yeah, there's a tiny little creek with water in it. Huh, I didn't know this was down here. I would doubt there's anything hiding in here right now, but there we go. Tiny little creek. You can see a game trail right here, so you can see where they're coming down. It looks like deer. And you've got their footprints. There's one there, some down here. Oop, see, about fell. You got some prints there. And it leads up that way. Walk up the creek a little bit. So I don't know if you guys are going to see it on camera. The truck's right there, kind of behind one of them big trees, but it's right up there. It's windy, guys. Hopefully, if a tree falls, it's not one of the ones with all the pokey things on it. 1,000 ways to die right there. A little wider up here. There we go. Yeah, cool little spot. Walk back up the hill here. Yeah, I didn't know this is here. I imagine a couple of these campsites are going to back right up to this. Got a little hike up the hill here. Yep, campsite right there. Well, you can't really see it from up here. I guess you can see it right there. Yeah, this would be a good campsite then. This would be a really cool campsite right here. Camp there. You're backed up here, and you have a view of the creek right down there. But there I am parked over there. Well, I'm gonna wander back over to the truck. Honestly, I'm just gonna hang out for a bit. Downloaded a few more movies. I've got a bunch of snacks to eat, and I've got a pretty good dinner. Well, I've got a dinner that I'm pretty excited to try out anyways. Should be an enjoyable night. We'll see how cold it is when we wake up in the morning, I guess. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna crawl up in here and watch a movie. Maybe crack a beer open. Enjoy the afternoon. Let the sun set. Probably eat some dinner. Well, I might as well get changed into my pajamas. Ooh, I got a couple little burrs on me and I tracked mud in. I should have definitely been a little smarter about that. I'm flinging mud in here. Genius. Well, we'll just let those sit down there. I'm gonna get changed in my pajamas and get a movie rolling. For right now, I can sit here with this open. All right, changed. Get my stuff put away. Except for my snacky cakes, I'm probably gonna eat some of them right now. And I already know what movie I'm gonna watch. Well, the wind has been howling like crazy for the last few days around here, but at least it's blowing in the warm weather. I mean, you can't really complain too much. It's better than freezing temps, which I guess it's going to get down to tonight, so a little bit of a change in temperature, but we will survive. All right, so I'm going to watch Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. I've seen it a few times. It's a great movie. If you like Jack Black, obviously you'll enjoy it, and then Tenacious D has some great music too. So I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this.
Oh my God, Sasquatch!
Glory is graciousness.
Therefore, to signify my covenant.
All right, y'all. Well, I watched Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny, and to stick with Jack Black, I'm watching Year One. I've also seen this before, but it's a good movie. So, but it's time to make some dinner, so I'm gonna get after it. All right, guys, so tonight I am gonna make some food on this little sandwich maker. It's like a little hot press. It's a Nostalgia brand My Mini Sandwich, and my wife found this at Walmart. I guess they had a bunch of like little things like this that you can cook with. So it's like a little sandwich press, panini press, I don't know, I guess whatever you want to call it. It came with a little booklet here, and there was a couple recipes in there. And so I took a look at this, and there was a recipe for pepperoni pizza pockets. So from the store, I decided to grab, I've got 4 cheese Mexican style Kraft cheese mini pepperonis here, Classico traditional pizza sauce, and I have some crescent rolls. I have a double thing of crescent rolls. I'm only going to need one, and I probably won't even need all of one of them. But we are going to take this stuff and we are going to make ourselves some little like pizza pockets, pepperoni hot pocket pizza pocket things. It should be pretty tasty. I have a little bit of cooking spray here to spray on these, to spray on the sandwich maker. It recommended that, and I'm gonna get this thing plugged in so the light will turn on up here, I guess. I've never used this before, and it'll shut off when it's preheated to the correct temperature. So we've got that plugged in. It's got a little latch on it here. It already feels like it's getting warm. And then I guess we'll grab all this stuff. Oh, there we go. Let's see how often I use these things. Well, I feel like I have definitely too much. But we're gonna go ahead and cook it up. Maybe this paper towel is not the best choice. Okay, I get what they're going for here with these things. Ooh. Well, the light's off. I guess that thing's good to go. Go 2 spoons of sauce. Sounds good, right? Sprinkle some pepperonis on there. Go a little thick on the pepperonis. Taste test. And then put some cheese on here. Try to get, I like my pizza cheesy. We got to try to close this thing up together on itself. Ooh, leaking sauce. I'm gonna make a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, 3 to 5 minutes. Good enough. And we'll go ahead and clip it closed. All right, it's sizzling. There we go. Probably gonna end up like spilling over the sides. I'm guessing. We'll set that for 4 minutes. Let's see what it looks like after that. Oh yeah, I'm sizzling. And we'll go ahead and just make ourselves another. I mean, why not, right? Look at that. Maybe I didn't do it right. That's not gonna get cooked. Hanging out the edge there. Can I like pop it open and fold it in? There we go. It's hanging out a little bit on this side, but it's not too bad. Dangerous. All right, where was I at? It smells good. All right, that thing has got to be done. Oh yeah, it's crispy. It only needed 3 minutes. It did not need 4. Well, I've got another one here. I'm just gonna, I don't know, try to set that one off to the side. Put this stuff away. I might want to dip in that marinara. Tomato sauce. I might want to dip in that. That looks pretty good to me, guys. It looks well cooked. As you can see, I've got a mess on top of my cooler. Oop, there we go. Well, that came right off of there. Incredibly hot. That cooked way faster than I expected. Let's go ahead and grab our brewski for tonight. I have been drinking a couple of Coors Lights, but I found this single one for sale at the gas station, so I figured I'd give it a try, and it was pretty cool because it was fish related. It's called Two Hearted Ale. It's got a trout on there. Maybe trout have 2 hearts? I should probably look that up. It doesn't say anything about it on there. Brewed and canned by Bell's Brewery, Comstock, Michigan. Alcohol is 7% by volume, so it's a little bit strong. And just because I'm interested and this thing is still cooling down, let's see if trout have 2 hearts, because that's got to be why they called it Two-Hearted Ale. Yes, trout actually have 2 hearts. The first function as the normal blood pumping machine, and in most fish, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, this is actually a story behind the name of this beer. I don't know, it's a 4-chambered heart. Yeah. So there we've got Two-Hearted Ale. We've got the story. That was the first thing that came up on the Google. So I guess you can look that up. Well, maybe this will be pretty tasty. Doesn't say anything about it. American IPA. Oh, here we go. Perfectly balanced American IPA brewed with 100% Centennial hops and bursting with aromas ranging from pine to grapefruit. Probably a little bitter. Not bad. All right, let's give this guy a shot. Try to get a look at it. That looks pretty tasty to me. That's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. And really, you could use any kind of pre-cooked meats. Anything pre-cooked you could shove in there and use bread or crescent rolls to make something. This is pretty good. I think this is definitely better than bread. I've cooked back here with a quesadilla maker, which is basically the same thing, just a different shape. So you could do this kind of basic same recipe on pretty much anything. I mean, you could have done this on a quesadilla maker. It's the same thing. Yeah, just nice and gooey. All right, I gotta plug this thing back in so I can make the second one. That's really good. And I know that you use cooking spray like this in like air fryers to get it extra, like it helps it crisp up. Oh, it's gonna fall apart on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna have to flip it over. They separated. I mean, that's a big mush on there. We'll seal her up. Yeah. All right. Last couple bites of this one. It's good with a little extra marinara. I would say probably have dipping sauce. Be nice if I had some Parmesan cheese or something to put on top of it, but it's gotta be getting done. I bet you could crack an egg in there and cook an egg. There we go. That's a little crispy. Oh, I spilled, it dripped on the floor. Tight. Just a little spot. Don't do that to yourself. Last bite, right? Is that more than one bite? I think that's the last bite. Last bite. All right. That was good. It's getting pretty late. What's the temp in here? It looks like it's about 47. It's actually cooling off. 39, so it's actually fairly warm in here. Oh, 37. It's about 10 degrees warmer. I don't know if that was enough to really warm it up in here, but it's gonna cool down quick. So I'm guessing I'm probably gonna bust that heater out tonight. I ain't got no shame in my game. All right, well, dinner's cleaned up. It was pretty good, man. I'd recommend that little thing. I don't know what it cost, but it had to have been like less than 10 bucks or something. I'm gonna finish my beer and I'm gonna finish watching the movie, and then I'm gonna get headed to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning.
One true God. I shall on this day circumcise the flesh of my...
Well, good morning, y'all. Oh, just had my phone on me. Oh, it's about 8:30. Windows are open. It feels pretty comfortable. I did end up plugging that heater in. It's 34 degrees right now.
36 degrees right now. So it's a little chilly out there. But as you can see, I've got this window open a ways. And I've got that heater plugged in, the thermostat. I set that to 60. And I stayed plenty warm all night. Oh, what's the, let's see. That's saying it's right at 50 degrees in here. So not bad at all. Oh, slept good. Oh. The wind died way down, thankfully. Oh. Not too much going on out there though. Well, I've got to get my stuff packed up, and I'm just gonna go grab some breakfast from McDonald's today because I'm being kind of lazy. I'm gonna get my stuff cleaned up a little bit back here, and then I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Oh, more. I don't know what this guy's doing. Maybe he's camping here. It's getting to be that season right now where all the RV folks, ooh, that's cold. Ice possible, try with care. It's getting to be that time where the RV folks around here will come pay for a campsite on like a Wednesday night, just so they can be here all weekend. And so you get sites that you get campgrounds that are like full all the time. I don't know, looks like he's got a table set up. Oh, maybe not, or he's just having a fire this morning. I don't know what he's doing. It doesn't look like he has a site booked. No, he's getting his tent and everything set up. So he showed up early morning. He was not here last night. He's gonna spend the time out here enjoying the day. It looks like he's backed up to that site that I spotted when I got here yesterday, that you can see the creek down there. So at least he's got a cool spot. Oh, but like I said, guys, I'm gonna head to McDonald's and get some breakfast today. Might as well enjoy that, and then I gotta get my stuff packed up and ready for this weekend, for a little trip with the wife. Something we were supposed to do a couple months ago. We ended up pushing the trip back. But anyways, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed it. The pizzas were good last night. It was a really simple recipe, and like I said, if you have any kind of panini press, sandwich maker, quesadilla maker, anything like that, hell, I bet you can make those on a waffle iron. So anything like that you can use to cook with. It's pretty easy, no mess, not much to clean up. So I don't know, give it a shot if you got something like that. Speaking of waffle irons, I'll spill the beans on this one. I thought about doing it for a video, but I used to make cinnamon rolls in waffle irons all the time. I better get my seatbelt on. You can get like the packages of the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls that are packaged the same way those crescent rolls were, and you just take them out, and you know, if your waffle iron has like 4 quadrants or whatever on it, you just stick them on there and close it, and it'll cook them up, and then pour your sauce on them, pour your icing on them when you're done. So give that a shot, I guess, if you've never tried it. But anyways, I'm gonna close this one out. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit. Ooh, horses. Can you guys see the horsies? This one was just hanging out. What up, bud? You chilling? You good over there? There's a couple more up here. adventure.